Hi, this is Dave Adams with Trading Concepts Incorporated. Thought I'd have a quick look at today's fairly schizophrenic market. Uh, and also, I thought I'd show you some of the things. I have a lot of indicators on my charts that some people ask me some questions about that I don't necessarily always explain. So I thought, well, we'll take a little time tonight and have a look at that. Uh, I was on a YM chart today, and I really didn't trade it very much, to be honest with you. Didn't mark my trades. I did a couple of things for you here. First thing I wanted to show you, and you'll hear if you ever looked at any of the articles I've written in article space or easy magazines, easy articles. I got the normal pivots here. You can see this S2 pivot was actually pretty important today. This purple line, and I've had a purple my whole life, and I can't tell you why. It just somehow resonates with me as the proper color. It's a 89-point simple moving average, and really I use that just to stay in the trend. Today, for example, as you can see, the market stayed below the 89 period simple moving average. So any idea about taking some sort of long trade, I eliminated early on. I didn't take this trade, for example. I did kind of cash in there, and I took a little one here. Fairly uneventful day, as you can see. The market is a little bit bewildered. The dollar's been strengthening, and I think that's it got a lot of traders kind of confused as what the heck we're supposed to be doing and where we're going. You can see I have the normal Bollinger Bands right here marked in, but most people, and this is an indicator you don't see very much, and I love it. This is actually two simple moving averages. It's actually a 5-period moving average with which I plot at the close of the 5-period moving average. This is a 6-period moving average, which I plot at the beginning of the average. So I get a real good feel for the short-term movement in the market, and I don't know that I've ever seen anybody else use it. But it's real accurate, and it can help you stay in trades when sometimes you're tempted to get out. We use sometimes we just get uncomfortable and get out. This gives me a lot of confidence that I'm in the right trade. Obviously, you can see on the bigger moves, the distance between these two indicators, these two averages, greatly expands. You can see as the market is very, very congested here. There's really, this will tell you right off the bat that there's not a lot there to be had. But this is commodity channel index. I use that a lot for my entries. You can see here. Let me switch the pointer a little bit. You can see across this is the 100 mark right here. It crossed it right there. And you can see there was a stochastic cross exactly the same time, and that was a fairly simple trade to figure out. It was right at the open, which I can't stand. I added average true range today because I did a seminar video on it last night, so I put it in there. As I warned you last night, you have to be a little bit leery of the average true range at the very beginning because it will show that there's quite a bit of range in the market when really you're just seeing a lot of the opening trades and things going on and the machinations the market goes through as everybody tries to get positioned, whatever they're trying to do for the day. As you can see, as the day went on, it basically went down to absolutely nothing, and I mean, this is basically boredom city down over here. There's the total range up and down is 10 points. I don't know if you noticed, this is the YM. I've got it on 5 minutes. If you move it to 3 minutes, the range is even much smaller. But again, I wanted to show you a little bit. Again, here's that 89 simple moving average. If the market action is significantly below the moving average, I'll get rid of the. In this case, I wouldn't take a long. Here it's way below it. You know, I get a little closer here, and a couple points don't bother me. If there had been some sort of long trade that would have cropped up here, I suppose I could have been tempted. Right here would have been a possibility. But again, the behavior of the market all day didn't really lead me to think that anything great was going to happen. So I didn't pursue anything too good there. Again, these are my two little D-liars, my 5 and 6 period moving averages. I got my Bollinger Band there always. You can see they're fairly accurate today as this one closed outside Bollinger Band. You got a nice reversal, and had I been inclined to take long trades, that certainly would have been a good one. Once again, it got out of the Bollinger Band range right here, and or at least very close to it. The market changed directions again. Again, on the CCI, these 200s are entry and exit points. Of course, you heard me say, like ones like this is a tough one to call here. For example, the one I'm highlighting, and that's just because it never really pierces it. And I really like to see, an angle like this where there's solid momentum going through the minus 100 to the long side, and you really would have ridden this one somewhere up around right around here would have been about right, I suppose. When you see the market like flopping around it right here, I really try to avoid it. Once again, same here. It's kind of just flirting with the minus 100. I basically try to tune out. Even thinking about trading, I really like the clean breaks in and out of it, so that I feel like I like to get a strong trade. And as I mentioned on several occasions, on all my trades, I like agreement from this particular very unusual stochastic setting that I use. Here would have been an agreement right here that wouldn't have been a very good trade. Unfortunately, it was a long trade. Didn't even consider taking it. Stops would have been somewhere around 25, I suppose, looking at, 15, 25 or 30, I guess, looking at a 15-point average true range setting. So there's the information. I hope it helps a little bit. I hope you're having had a good trading day. The market didn't offer a whole lot, but then again, some days it doesn't. Again, this has been just today's market review. This is David Adams. I'm with Trading Concepts. You heard me lecture a little last night. I'll lecture again. Write your congressman. These boneheads are trying to come up with a tax on securities transactions, and that's going to be pretty hard on all of us. And it's my sincere desire or sincere hope that this thing goes nowhere. And use your vote, and also use your pen. Write them a letter, tell them this is a dumb idea, and tell them to get on the ball. You guys have a great night. Happy holidays, and good trading.